So now we will demo the MDClone Global Network Distributed Project Hub that allows utilizing synthetic data in order to do distributed learning and federated learning. So just a minute ago, you've seen that on a site, we can create using user interface without any code, running extracting data and converting it into synthetic data based on a pre-given format structure. From this point on, we will take it, and once the data been uploaded to the central site using Adam's capability, what will happen is that every site will send its copy of the specific project to a specific folder using SFTP, and this is synchronized to the hub. When we are looking at any of those projects, we will see who should participate in the study. So we can just see here who should be in it, and we can see the submission. So now we see that Sheba had submitted on 28th of September. We just seen the data being extracted, and now it is already consolidated. So the system automatically do a union. So based on the project, it can be defined if inside the union we would see the provider explicitly, anonymized, or not exist at all, only the low-level record will be there. But anyhow, upstream only synthetic data goes. From here we can do two things. In a minute I'll return to the second one. We can just download the file, the union file, or went to our interface using generative AI to do some kind of analysis. Let's just press here. So we get into this engine, and now you can see, so we can see all the fields that were just created, and we can ask any question on the data. So let's say, what is the average age? Okay, let's do something like this. And now it is using local Llama 270B engine and can give you an answer. We can ask something a bit more complex, something like this. Create the best plot show usage over each colonoscope provider, showing numbers as plots, percentage total per provider. And if we will run this one, we'll get as well a good answer. Llama 2 can give us this. All of this is using our local LLM. We can switch it to different one, and we can utilize external services as well. But if you really want to understand the real magic of synthetic data, is doing something much more simple. We can just click here. We can download the file, the united file. So let's do it 1 second. And what will happen is that I can open it. This is Excel, and I can see the data. Of course, I can analyze now the data in any way that I would like, and using Python, using R, using Excel, whatever. But the magic here is not the fact that I can analyze. This is simple. That I can do the following. I can go to ChatGPT. This is an external service using our plugin, load it. The data now goes into OpenAI servers. I don't care. There is no PHI in the data. So now I can ask ChatGPT to give me answers. So what is the average age, or plot the number of patients for different providers. Okay, something like this. Sorry, I have a spelling mistake here. The magic here is that I can use any external tool using synthetic data to do this. So now all the doors are open. I do not need an IRB. I don't need anything. I can just use any tool. I can share it with external people as well. The force of synthetic data is timed out when continuing user machine. Okay, I don't know what it is. Let's just stop generating and regenerate 1 second. Okay, that's OpenAI issue. And now you can see that the data is used in external. Ask me a question about the provider. Now it will create the plot. And as open source or non-open source LLMs will be available, as more tools will be available, those things can be done. And this is possible only due to the fact that I'm using synthetic data. Without synthetic data, PHI only can be used locally, so the door will be closed. So this is a demonstration of the force of distributed learning using synthetic data and then utilizing this in the world of open LLMs or closed LLMs or any other analysis, can be internal or external. The power here is behind anything that you can do with PHI data. It's much, much more robust than anything you can do with data that hold PHI. Okay, so this was the demo. Thank you very much.